happens all except for one team. It happens when you get to this point in the tournament. Kudos to Pitt. What an honor to play such a talented team and neck the entire match, but just really proud of the group. Loved the fight we had in all 3 sets tonight, and I think that was just an entertaining and well played volleyball match from both teams. Obviously proud of the 2 here next to me, but it's always a really sad moment when you have seniors departing, and good moments with the team right after, and just a lot of love in this group.
I'm going to say your name wrong, but my question's going to you.
Samara,
thank you. Samara, your guys' block was giving Pitt a lot of issues, especially early in the first set. What do you think you guys were be able to do so well to shut down some of their hitters?
I think it's something that we constantly work on in practice, and we show up every day wanting to be able to be a difficult blocking team. And I think we just stuck to scout, was able to do our job, stick to it, and yeah.
Coach, obviously a sweep is what people will see in the box score, but your team fought really hard throughout the whole match. I mean, how much pride can you take in your team's effort, just not in those first 2 sets, but throughout the match, just sticking in it pretty much the entire match?
Yeah, I mean, a ton. I think anyone who watches this match just didn't feel like a 3-0 match to me. I think that's a really well played volleyball match. Both teams, I think, Fisher coaches his team really well. I think we have an awesome coaching staff. Like Samara said, the team did a great job focusing on our scout and our systems, and I think we're playing our best volleyball toward the end of the year, and that's what you want to do. But yeah, I was super proud of the entire team effort tonight.
Erin, it seemed like the mistakes just seemed to come at the worst time. In the first set, you're up 17-13, and then Pitt goes on a run, and then in the second set, cut the deficit to twice, and then 2 service errors really took the air out of the ball. Do you feel like it just a few errors in those big moments that really kind of swung things early?
Yeah, certainly something we talked about, especially at the end of the second. We had, I think, 3 unforced errors in a row with 2 serve errors and an attack error. And that, it certainly pops your balloon a little bit. But you have to be able to, especially from the service line, I thought we did a great job staying aggressive the entire night. And sometimes you don't always get to decide how to stay aggressive if you serve that ball too easy at Pitt, they get a really easy first ball side out. So, I was really impressed the way we came out in the third and stayed aggressive from the service line, even though we wanted to, and we talked about making sure we made them make plays. But yeah, there was certainly some moments that got away from us, and the opponent has a say in that too. I think the comeback in the first set, I think Pitt did a really good job. Obviously, they have a great player in Olivia Babcock that had a say in that, and I thought she did a really good job down the stretch in the first.
Because you've been happier with how you started, because you really had an opportunity to put some pressure on just with how crisp you guys were in the first set.
Yeah, absolutely. The moment wasn't too big for this team. This is a team of many people who haven't played in this tournament, and there was a great home crowd, and I think there's a lot of reasons that you could have, or excuses we could have leaned back on, but they were ready. Our team was ready, they were prepared, and they brought, I think, the best version of themselves. And you always wish there's a couple things we could have done better, of course. I wish we had practice on Monday to go work on those things, but definitely really proud with the poise and the composure of the group.
Lydia, as an opposite yourself, what makes Olivia so tough to defend against and just even strategize against?
Obviously she's super athletic and jumps super high, so it's tough. We just try our best to get our hands on the ball, but she's hitting at such a high point, so sometimes you just gotta hope for the best and have our defense get in there. So
you guys, if not errorless, pretty close to errorless in the first set. How did you kind of use that, carrying into the second and the third sets? Because again, you guys kept it very close.
Yeah, if you're looking at the errors in the match completely, I think you're going to have both of those, but I think both teams played pretty clean volleyball, and we made, I think, from Pittsburgh and Michigan, I think you made the other team earn points, and I think that's what made for such an exciting volleyball match. And like I said, I like the way that our team was staying aggressive. That's a really good blocking team, and I think we made sure we were attacking the edges of the block and mixing in some off speed to make sure their defense didn't get comfortable. But I really liked, and you're looking at 2 of those today. We have 2 different opposites and ways that these guys play, but we were just talking about how to continue to find what their skill and their strength is, but then try to find some weaknesses in the Pittsburgh defense as well.
What are you guys gonna take away most from the season for all three of you?
I think I'm just really proud of how we had a bit of a tough start to the season, but we never lost hope and we kept pushing, we kept showing up every day at practice. We came early for extra reps and we stayed together throughout the whole thing, and I think that's what I'm gonna remember most is we went out swinging.
I think I'm going to take away being able to share like this moment with the people that I see every single day. Just being able to show up to practices, even if it's off the court, talking with coaches, and just the moment in general.
I think just there's a ton of takeaways. I mean, I think I could probably talk for an hour on that, but you know, I'm just really joyful around the people that were in this program this year. This team left an imprint on you know, my heart, and I think as we move into January, you reset, you have seniors graduate, and you have, you know, a fresh new look at what that season looks like. And I think we're going to take a ton of lessons into that from those that are graduating and moving on to newer and exciting things. But I'm excited to continue to build that culture with the group that we have, and I'm excited about the young players, and these two especially, and then some of the leaders that we have in our young people too. And I'm just excited about the future of Michigan volleyball, and I think this season brought a lot of hope and belief into that as well.
All good. Jackson.